February 12, 1771. A king sits down to eat and doesn't stop until it kills him. Meet Adolf Fredrik of Sweden, the monarch who turned a holiday feast into his final curtain call. Welcome to Oddities Uncovered with the king who ate himself to death and loved it. We're diving into a tale so wild it's legendary. Lobster, caviar, 14 cream-stuffed buns, and a death that's equal parts hilarious and horrifying. This isn't just history, it's a gluttonous gore fest you can't unsee. Let's dig in. Trust me, you're staying till the end. Adolf Fredrik, born May 14, 1710 in Gottorp, Germany, lands the Swedish crown in 1751, but he's no warrior king. Son of Christian August of Holstein-Gottorp and Albertina Frederica of Baden-Durlach, he's a pawn in a Russian power play. Put on the throne by Empress Elizabeth, after Sweden flops a war, he rules for 20 years in the Age of Liberty, peaceful, sure, but powerless. The Riksdag, Sweden's parliament, calls the shots, leaving Adolf a figurehead who'd rather carve snuff boxes than conquer lands. But this guy, he loved to eat, royally, recklessly, ridiculously. A king with no clout, but a stomach that roared. Wait till you hear what he stuffed it with. February 12, 1771, Fetisdagen, Sweden's Fat Tuesday. It's the day before Lent when you gorge on everything you'll fast from for 40 days. Adolf, 60 and frail, decides it's go big or go home. Picture this. A table groaning with lobster, caviar, sauerkraut, smoked kippers, all drowned in champagne. Then comes the main event. 14 servings of semla, sweet buns stuffed with almond paste, drowning in whipped cream served in hot milk. Chroniclers say he shoveled it down, grinning, belly bulging as courtiers watched in awe and horror. 14 buns, that's not a meal, that's a death wish, and he loved every bite. Hours later, bam! Adolf's down. Stomach pains hit like a cannonball. He collapses in Stockholm Palace, dead at 60. Official word? Digestive problems. But whispers fly. Was it the semla? A stroke from overeating? Food poisoning? Historians argue. Some say his weak heart gave out, others hint at a tainted bun. His autopsy's vague, but one thing's clear, that feast was his finish line. Sweden mourns a kind king, loving dad, gentle boss, but they can't stop snickering at his exit. One minute he's chowing down, the next, the lights out. What a way to go. Let's talk semla. These aren't your average donuts. Called Hedvig back then, they're rich, creamy, and tied to Fat Tuesday for centuries. Adolf was nuts for them. Some say he'd scarf them year-round. In 1771, 14 was his record. Each one a fluffy bomb of sugar and sin. Swedes still eat semla every Fetisdagen, but no one's topped the king's binge. Was it gluttony? Or a love letter to his favorite treat? Man, I get it, these are deadly good. 14 though, insane. Adolf's reign, Dalsville. He tries a coup in 1756, egged on by his wife Louisa Ulrika, sister of Prussia's Frederick the Great, to ditch the Riksdag and rule absolute. Bust. He nearly loses the throne. Then, 1768's December crisis. He resigns in protest, forces reforms, but gets zilch but a pay bump. powerless, he turns to pleasures, woodworking, snuff boxes, hosting feasts, eating like a champ. His real talent, packing it in, not politics, no kingdom to rule. Fine, I'll conquer this buffet. Adolf's vibe 100%. Here's the juicy bit. Some say Adolf's death got spun. Modern historians like Henrik Jacobsen argue that ate himself to death was Riksdag propaganda, painting him as a weak glutton to dodge blame for his health. Palace records are missing. No proof of 14 seminars till later tales. Count Oxenstierna, a diplomat, wrote a month after that the baker should be exiled for murdering the king. But he wasn't there. Was it a myth to mock him or the tasty truth? 14 buns or fake news, either way it stuck to him like cream. So did Adolf eat himself to death and love it? Absolutely. Weak king, sure, his reign's a snooze, bar the 1766 Freedom of Press Act, but that feast, iconic. Lobster, caviar, kippers, champagne, 14 semlas. He went out swinging belly first. Historians quibble, stroke, heart attack, poison, but Sweden remembers a guy who lived for the next bite. His son Gustav III grabs power in 72, more drama there, but Adolf, he's the king of excess. To Adolf, proof you can die happy, stuffed and legendary. Cheers. February 12, 1771. Adolf Frederick didn't just die, he feasted into forever. From a powerless throne to a plate-piled grave, he's the king who turned gluttony into gold. Today, every semla Swedes munch nods to him. Proof oddities outlast empires. Next time you overeat, think, could you top this guy? This is Oddities Uncovered, where the weird reigns supreme. Love this, smash that like, share the feast and subscribe for more oddball history.